The powerful truths hidden in great big beautiful life that will change the way you see everything. Life is rarely what we imagine it will be. It twists, it turns, it crashes down, and sometimes it rebuilds itself in ways we never expected. Emily Henry's Great Big Beautiful Life captures that essence perfectly, reminding us that being human is not about having all the answers, but about learning how to carry the questions with grace. The story isn't just a fictional escape, it's a reflection of our own struggles, relationships, and the fragile balance between heartbreak and hope. The most powerful takeaway from this book is that life is not defined by the tragedies that happen to us, but by how we choose to respond to them. There are moments when the weight of loss feels unbearable, when the silence left behind by people we've loved feels too heavy, and when starting over feels impossible. Yet within those moments, there is also the opportunity to rediscover strength we never knew we had. Emily Henry shows us that resilience is not about ignoring pain, it's about walking through it and allowing it to reshape us without destroying who we are. Love, too, is portrayed not as a perfect destination, but as a winding journey. The book challenges the idea that love should be flawless or easy. Instead, it reminds us that true connection often requires vulnerability, patience, and forgiveness. The characters reflect how messy and imperfect relationships can be, but also how deeply rewarding they are when we allow ourselves to be open and real. It's a call to stop chasing the fantasy of love and start appreciating the authenticity of it, even when it's uncomfortable. One of the deeper truths embedded in these pages is about identity and self-discovery. We spend so much of our lives trying to live up to the expectations of others, wearing masks, and pretending to have it all together. But Great Big Beautiful Life forces us to confront the reality that fulfillment only comes when we stop pretending and start owning who we truly are, flaws, insecurities, dreams, and all. It's a reminder that our worth isn't tied to perfection, it's tied to our humanity. Another layer of the book speaks to the concept of starting over. Starting again after heartbreak, after disappointment, after failure. Too often we view starting over as a punishment, but Emily Henry reframes it as a gift. Each fresh start is a chance to reimagine ourselves, to take the lessons of yesterday and weave them into a better tomorrow. This perspective transforms failure into an invitation, a reminder that beginnings often come disguised as endings. As the story unfolds, it also teaches us about the quiet power of forgiveness, not only forgiving others, but forgiving ourselves. We hold on to guilt and regret as if carrying them will somehow redeem us. But the truth is, we cannot heal while chained to the past. Forgiveness, as revealed in this book, is not about excusing mistakes but about freeing ourselves from the weight of them. Only then can we step into the fullness of our great big beautiful life. What makes this book unforgettable is its honesty. It doesn't sugarcoat the realities of loss, fear, or heartbreak. It doesn't pretend that every story ends in a neat, happy bow. Instead, it acknowledges that life is messy, unpredictable, and sometimes devastating. But it's within that honesty that we find the most comfort, because it reflects the world we live in. It reminds us that our struggles are not unique, that others have walked through similar fires, and that hope is always waiting on the other side of pain. So if there's one truth you take from Great Big Beautiful Life, let it be this: you don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep moving forward, to embrace the messy, complicated, heartbreaking, and breathtaking beauty of being alive. That's what makes life worth living, not its perfection, but its imperfection. If you found meaning in this reflection, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Thank you for being here, and thank you for choosing to be part of this conversation. Together, we can keep exploring the stories that make us human.